Hello and welcome to the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Fort Bend County Commissioner Grady Prestage. Today we'd like to have the next in our focus on the outstanding department heads that represent you, the citizens of Fort Bend County. Meet Mark Flathouse. Mr. Flathouse, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
My name is Mark Flathouse. I'm the Fort Bend County Fire Marshal. Been here about 4 years, and prior to being here I was Assistant Fire Marshal and been in the fire service for about 12 years. I'm also a certified Texas Peace Officer for about 8 years, and I've been in public service ever since I was 18 years old through the military, doing search and rescue, and always been there for citizens to make sure that they're safe and figuring out ways to make sure that I'm there for them, help them out, and been in this service for quite a while and look forward to continuing in Fort Bend County.
There are a lot of misunderstandings about what a fire marshal is and does. So give us a little idea of just exactly what the role of a fire marshal for a county entails.
The county fire marshal is very unique in a lot of different ways. Because we're our own individual department, we work with 21 fire departments in Fort Bend County, and in the responses that they do, we also make sure that in the unincorporated areas that their fire codes are all up to a standard so that the buildings that they're going in, the citizens of Fort Bend County, are up to a standards and built right for protection of everybody. The other things that we do, one of the other primary is in the unincorporated areas, we do fire investigations. Any fire that takes place, we need to know what caused that fire. If it's something electrical or something simple, we need to get that back to that homeowner and also to the community to make sure that everybody's homes are safe and we don't have the worst case scenario of any fatalities out there. If we do, we research that, we do a full investigation, and of course if it's malicious, then that's what the peace officer side of my job does, is we take care of that action too, because we don't want that on the citizens. And then the last thing, we take all that together between fire codes and also the investigations of the fires, and we use it as public education. And we go out there and we public educate, we go to schools, we work with community developments and everything else to see how we can go out there and reduce the number of fires and the number of injuries and help these fire departments respond to calls in a safer manner with less injuries.
Well, you came from Victoria, and Fort Bend County is a little bit bigger, growing a lot faster. What is the biggest challenge you have in doing your job in this fast-growing county?
The biggest challenge that is continual is to understand some of the dynamics of the fire departments. In this county we have volunteer departments, we have paid departments, we have combination departments, we got part-time departments, and all these chiefs have different needs, and to sit there and listen to these needs and be there to help them and the responses in the unincorporated areas, that is probably the biggest challenge and will always be the number one challenge that I have. But learning with them and growing with these departments and how fast Fort Bend County is growing is really, it's a challenge, but it's a great challenge because we're all leading the front and hopefully lay a foundation for our future people in this county.
Thank you, Mark.
No problem.
That's it for this edition of the Commissioner's Corner. We'll see you next time.